It's time for another episode of the Joshcast. Dun 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 dun. Joshcast. Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun. Joshcast. Dun 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 dun. Oh no. Bum 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 bum. Joshcast. It's 9 million degrees outside. Dun 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 dun. Joshcast. I don't even feel like doing this today. Ding, 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 ding. Joshcast. All right. Yes, it is hot, and I'm lethargic. It makes me want to pretend I'm in a Tennessee Williams play. It's hot outside today. I just long to be with one of the Southern boys. Just have one of them sweep me off my feet. We can go and drink mint juleps on the lanai. That's literally a Tennessee Williams character melting. I'd like to see Tennessee Williams take a crack at the Wizard of Oz. I think he'd write the death scene a little bit differently. Of the witch. You think you've won? You know nothing. I am the Wicked Witch of West Texas. And I will tell you when I've won, or when you've won. I may be melting, but I'll melt like a woman. With dignity. I have no idea if that's even remotely related to Tennessee Williams. I feel like it's not. I should know. I've read The Streetcar Named Desire and The Glass Menagerie. There was an episode of Star Trek, the original series, called The Menagerie, not related to The Glass Menagerie. But that might have been fun. I just want my daughter to fall in love with the right man. I find your attempts to control your daughter's life to be illogical, madam. That could be cool. That might be fun. But I'm not feeling it. Not in the mood for that. Not in the mood for that. I'll tell you what's on my mind. I'll tell you what's getting me teed off. Pillows. Pillows. In the 18 years I've been alive. Wow. How about 37? Let's try that. Wow. I just cut out. Now I'm curious. I need to ask my subconscious mind, what did I just try to cut out? The first 18 years or the last 18 years? Or about 18 years of badness interspersed? That's what I need to ask my subconscious. But anyway, in the 37 years I've been alive, I've never found a pillow that's been 100% comfortable. Inevitably, no matter what position I sleep in, I have to shift. I have yet to find. No pillow is perfect. Pillows for me are like any vegan entrees. No matter what you do, it's never going to be 100%, yes, this is brilliant. There's always going to be 10% of it that's awful. That is what pillows are. They have foam mattresses, memory foam. I don't know if I've ever tried a memory foam mattress. I'm sleeping on a tatami mattress. It costs about $100. And it's way more comfortable than any of the mattresses that I've been sleeping on in the past 15 years. I did buy a foam mattress from IKEA. And when I say foam, what I mean is I bought a mattress that was concrete, but somehow only weighed as much as foam. That's what it really was. I feel like this foam could take a bullet. I mean, that was a hard mattress. It made me long for the supple embrace of a hardwood floor. Do I fault IKEA for this? No. I fault myself for this. I should have known better when I tried out the mattress. When I leapt onto the mattress and 15 bones shattered, I should have said to myself, this is not the mattress for me. But now this tatami mat, which is not even a mattress, it's a mat, is great. It's better. I don't know, I live like a hermit. I have no furniture. I don't want furniture. Because all I'm thinking about is that sooner or later I'm going to have to move, and it's one more thing I have to move. I have 2 suitcases. They're still mostly packed. I would rather not own anything and be ready to easily move than own anything and have to go through the moving process. If the place I'm in right now burned down, which, heaven forbid that it does. Heaven forbid. Wow, suddenly I'm a 1950s British man. And heaven forbid if such a thing happened. I shan't imagine the chaos and the horror of it. The horror of it. But if it burned down, actually I'd be all right, well, good, that was easy. I'm pretty sure if I got a renter's insurance policy, the policy itself, the paper that has the print of the policy would be worth more than anything else in that apartment at this point. And when I say apartment, I'm being generous. 150 square feet. That's where I'm living in right now. I've said this on past podcasts. I don't like the term apartment. The term I like is sleeping box. That's what it is. It's a coffin with frills. Here's the other bizarre thing. I'm not a sports guy. I'm not a huge sports fan. Never have been. But for some reason, I guess it's because I grew up in Colorado, I have this odd allegiance to the Broncos. So I'm not interested, but once a year, I'll just ask somebody, hey, how are the Broncos doing? They're doing good this year. I'm like, that's my team. That's right. It's so strange that there's that connection. Just because I grew up in Aurora, Colorado. To the point that if a nuclear apocalypse happened, and I'm wandering through the desert and I see 5 guys walking to me from one direction and another 5 guys walking from the other direction, and I find out they were former football players, and one group was the Broncos and the other group was the 49ers, I think I'd have to go with the Broncos. I don't know. I think that's legally what you'd have to do in an apocalypse situation. I'd be torn there though, because I like California more than Colorado, to be honest. Nothing against Colorado. I think I just like the the whole industry thing is out here, and I like the weather out here better. I like being closer to the ocean, even though I never go to the ocean. But I like knowing I could if I wanted to. I like the humidity more. I don't like the dry climate. Denver is too dry. My skin cracks in half in Denver. There are open sores on my fists in Denver, not from fighting, but from air or from the lack of humidity. It's disgusting. Not a fan. Give me humidity or give me death. Humidity's a good thing. I already said that. I'll tell you, this heat's oppressive. This is oppressive heat. What a word to use, oppressive. A word that has also been used to define elements of slavery. I'm sure another comedian has talked about this. They must have had to. But to then also use that for heat. This heat is genocidal. Whoa, whoa. Slow down. Slow down. I see one of them Volkswagen buses. One of those old 1960 VW buses. You know, I would have killed the 60s. I would have been great at it. I have the hair for it. Maybe I would have had sex a little bit more if it was the 60s. That had to be what the Scooby Gang was doing, right? That had to be when they weren't solving mysteries. That whole show, I've talked about this on previous podcasts. I've talked about it in the stand-up. I cannot stand Scooby-Doo. I cannot stand the show. I can't get behind it. It's too silly. People are committing crimes. Crimes are being committed. And these kids are rolling around like it's a party. That's why I like Batman. He takes this seriously. Hey, there's been a murder here. Well, sorry, man. You're killing my buzz. Like, if they're going to do a Batman meets Scooby-Doo, I want the Christian Bale Batman. That's what I want. Where is the evidence, Scooby? Tell me, and I give you permission to die. Wow, that's intense. Scooby-Doo. Do they all live together? Oh, they probably do. That's got to be disgusting. How... Because Daphne, I think she's trying to get her singing career off the ground. So she's shacking up with all of these people. And they're solving mysteries just to pay the bills. And she's like, there's another girl, 2 guys, and a talking dog. And it's disgusting. I'm sorry, wait, did you say talking dog? Yes, talking dog. And he replaces R's for other vowels. It's very annoying. Or as he would say, re-annoying. Yes, but wait a minute, the dog can talk. Yes, what? No other dog on earth can do that. Well, I'll tell you what other dogs can do. They can, not poop in the middle of the living room. And then he says, rhyme ro rari. I've got to translate that into I'm so sorry. It's just, he's a pain. No, but if your problem is money, do you understand that you have a talking dog? At the very least, you could be putting him on tour. You would make millions. Yeah, well, he's self-destructive. He and Shaggy are self-destructive. So whenever an opportunity comes along, they find a way to sabotage it because of deep-seated psychological trauma of some kind that I just don't have time to get into it. But the fact is, they lie on the couch, they eat Scooby snacks. You know what I mean by that. Yes, but can I meet this talking dog? Oh, no, trust me. The fact that it talks, you're going to get over that in about 15 seconds. I mean, yes, it talks, but the conversations that he has, I mean, on and on and on. You really want to hear his opinion about the Firefly franchise? You really want to do that? You want to put yourself through that? Trust me. Trust me. I wish I'm this close to ripping the vocal cords out of that dog's throat. I really am. And that happened. Scooby-Doo was weird. You know, another show I never really watched was Silverhawks, which was made by the same company that made Thundercats. And I don't know. Not as Silverhawks. I believe the concept is that they can fly through space, or rather glide through space, because in the Silverhawks universe, space is just, I guess, just a higher atmosphere of Earth with gravity and oxygen and the ability to glide. That bothered me to no end. Even Thundercats flirted with that. There was a character in Thundercats who drove like a hover bike, like a motorcycle that hovered, but it could fly through space. I can't stand that. I can't stand any cartoon where someone is casually flying through space. That's not how space works. I want the laws of physics to apply, even in cartoons. I don't even think Bugs and Daffy made that kind of error. I feel like whenever Bugs was Duck Dodgers, I think he was either inside the spacecraft or he had a helmet on. For God's sakes, the Looney Tunes got it right. Unbelievable. Unflippin' unbelievable. All right, it's 11:09 right now. I'm going to try parking in the parking lot that gets really full really early. I'm going to go for it. This is a gamble. I could park at the other parking lot where I know I'm going to get a space. Because if I can't find any parking in this lot, I'm going to have to go all the way around, essentially downtown Burbank, to the other side to get to the other parking lot I want to get to. So this is going to be, I'm taking a risk here. But you know what? Good for me. Good for me for taking the risk. Good for me for taking the risk. Good for me. I simply cannot stand this oppressive heat. I don't want to use the word oppressive. That's wrong. That's right. That's right. I can't stand this annoying heat. There we go. That's better. That's better. Oppressive is massive human rights violations. Annoying is everything's still not as bad as when it's oppressive. Language, people. Language. What am I going to do for lunch? Everything I'm eating is bothering me lately. Either I get constipated or I get diarrhea. There's no middle ground. You need more fiber in your diet, Josh. That's what you need. More fiber in your diet. You need more fiber. Oh, Scoob, I really don't know if we can solve this mystery. I don't know, Scoob. I don't know, Rita. I'll tell you what you boys need. Fiber. Who are you? I'm the newest member of the Scuba Gang. My name is Tim Jackson, and I know a lot about fiber. I don't think you're quite right to join our group. And who would you be? Well, I'm Fred. That's a terrible Fred voice. Yeah, I know. In fact, both of our voices pretty much sound the same, don't they? They do with that. They do with that. But at any rate, I think all of you could use more fiber, and that's why I'm here. Yeah, but we don't talk about fiber. We solve mysteries. Well, who wants to solve mysteries while constipated? I certainly do. My God, it's Ms. Marple. That's right. I've been constipated for 39 years. And I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't solve mysteries any other way. Well, thank you for sharing that, Miss Marple. You're welcome. Scoob, you think Miss Marple would join us? I wouldn't join you if you were the last mystery-solving team on Earth. I don't need any of you. I can solve the mystery myself. You do realize that we have an orgy every time we finish solving a mystery. Well, that certainly changes the situation, doesn't it?